The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. Dalai Lama. 30th April is a monumental day for our institution, our great big family, our culture and tradition, because that is the day its foundation was cemented and our heritage finally came to being. It is a day to commemorate the vision of our founders, late Basant Kumar Birla and late Sarala Birla, for us to pay homage to their colossal legacy. Late Basant Kumar Birla was an idealist, a radical thinker, a reformer, and the greatest visionary of his era. Being the youngest son of philanthropist Ghanshyam Das Birla, an astute businessman who was a staunch believer in the Gandhian principles of ahimsa and spirituality, Sri Basant Kumar Birla felt himself being inspired by ideas preaching the purity of the mind and soul, as well as appreciation of goodness in the world. At the tender age of 15, he established himself as a successful industrialist and businessman. He believed in the Almighty and prayed constantly, not for success, but for virtue. He was a staunch believer in the simple pleasures of life and believed it was the stepping stone to greatness. He was a pioneer in the field of education, and aside from our school, Mahadevi Birla World Academy, modern institutions like the Birla Institute of Technology and Engineering in his hometown Pilani were his brainchildren. 30th April was a monumental day in the life of Sri Basant Kumar Birla ji, marking the start of a new life with his wife, who we revere as our chief mentor, late Sarala Birla. Like her husband, she was a strong-willed, educated woman who transcended the barriers of regressive social norms and traditions that chose to promote gender disparity. Her determination and strength greatly inspired Sri Basant Kumar Birla, and she often acted as an advisor to him, providing great insights that altered his perception. Their love for each other blossomed, and they led a happy married life for over 7 decades and more. Theirs was a legendary union, and late Saralaji was his Ardhangini in the truest sense. Being a visionary just like her husband, she strongly favored and preached the ideals of education for women and acted as a mentor and guide in the foundation and growth of our institution. Late Basant Kumar Birla was strongly against an extravagant lifestyle. His lifestyle was simple and authentic. He always impressed upon his friends, associates, and family a simple yet healthy way of life. Late Sarla Birla ji was well known for her modesty and humility, and valuable life lessons for us all. Why want more when you can thrive in less? Was the mantra of our founders. They were both incredibly giving, always supporting those who were unable to support themselves and lending voices to the ones who struggled to make themselves heard. Our honorable founders were epitomes of simplicity and righteousness. These values earned late Basant Kumar Birla the moniker of being one of the greatest industrialists of our nation. The beginning of this new decade has been fraught with catastrophes of epic proportions. Humanity is in an extremely precarious position. Fires of hopelessness and despair rage in the entire world as the whole world unites in the face of a formidable foe. For centuries, we have unapologetically taken from nature, crafting one wonder after another without giving back even an ounce of whatever we have taken. Now, when our transgressions have come to light, it is time for us to bring back to the world all that we have lost in our lives for urbanization. We need to honor and respect the legacy of our founders by rediscovering the simple pleasures in life, which we seem to have lost over the past few decades. All of us have to grow like trees strongly rooted to our soil. We must learn to listen to the voice of our soul as the only foundation to a righteous and virtuous existence, and reconstruct our mantras in life as reimagine, reshape, rebuild, rediscover your unique simplicity, and relive as the vision of our honored founders.